Good morning. I'm really late getting out this morning. We had more rains come through last night and strong winds, and it didn't push out of the area till 6:30 this morning. I thought it was going to last longer than that, but it ended a little earlier. So I'm down here where I roosted some birds right up here yesterday evening with my kids with me. I came over here yesterday, roosted them, and then I left. So I went over and set up and see if I can get something to come in. Wow, this is straight up and down. I mean, there's a sheer vertical cliff over there. And you've got a couple of washes right here. But these are all rock ledges. This thing's going to be a bear to get up. I think I'm going to hunt down here over this field to start with, though. Almost immediately, I had a hen pop out to the right of me. Here's my setup this morning. I'm tucked into the side of this hillside, overlooking this field out here. They fed around here in front of me, and they're about 110 yards away, still over here feeding. The Tom that was with them yesterday evening that went to roost wasn't with them, so I don't know where he's at. I'm hoping he comes out here to feed with them. There has not been a single gobble all morning. hens came down behind me. They worked around the top of the ridge, or not the top of the ridge, but there's a ledge up here. They worked around that ledge and came out of wash right over here about 30 yards from me down into the field. And they fed back and forth 3 times in this field. It started out as 3 hens. They just picked up a 4th hen. So I'm hoping that there's a tom somewhere around here that's going to join them soon, but they're just feeding back and forth in this bottom area down here. Jalapeno beef stick for breakfast. Alright, those turkeys have moved on off. This is a really large ridge behind me, and it's steep. But there's a couple of ledges on it. I'm gonna pack my stuff up. I'm gonna make my way up. The sun's starting to come out. I'm gonna make my way farther up and get on one of those ledges. And partially I'm gonna look for signs. Like I said, I came in here blind. I'm gonna go up there and look for signs, do a little blind calling. See if maybe I can strike something up now that the sun's coming up. But the wind's picking up now too, so there's starting to get to be a little chill in the air again. Man, this is slick and steep. There's just rocks, rock outcroppings everywhere. And if you hit one the wrong way with this wet leaves, you take a tumble. See, like right up there. I mean, it probably is a spring, an old wet weather spring. This hillside's just a rough, rugged place. Look how thick this is in here. This is unbelievable. I was slipping and sliding everywhere. Alright, it's opening up here now. Topo maps show a flat spot here, bordered on the upper end by a bluff. I can see the bluff up there. I'm making my way up to this flat spot right now. This wind is awful. It's not bad right now, but it's coming in gusts. Probably 15, 20 mile an hour gusts. And you can't hear anything. I could have a turkey right here behind me and I couldn't hear it. This is an interesting looking area, but I don't know that it's that turkey. I mean, I don't know, I'm just not getting a turkey vibe. I'm feeling more deer here. There's so much undergrowth in here. And you got this whole back area back here behind me is just it's probably a 60-foot vertical bluff right back here behind me. And then this plummets off down into that stream that I was hunting over, but I'm much farther down the gap than where I was earlier. I don't know. This something about this just doesn't make me feel turkey. I'm so high up here that the wind is just funneling down through here. Probably if I went down lower, I'd be out of the wind. I think I'm going to pack up and head back down in the vicinity of where I was at earlier. Alright, I'm going to make my way out of here. That's a deer bed, I believe, right there. There's another one. I smelled a really strange odor in here. And I'm thinking there's another deer bed. Holy crap. This is deer bedding area central. Big time, big time, big time. 1, 2, 3. At least 3 beds right here on this one little spot right here in probably 15 feet of each other. That's probably what I was smelling then, because I was like, what is that smell? And it's just, I've heard that a bedding area has a distinct odor to it, but I've never actually smelled it. That's got to be what that was, because they are wearing this area right here out. I need to remember to come check this out for deer season. I mean, this is going to be the tricky part, though, getting out of here. This was slick, slick, slick coming in. And going downhill, to me, is always harder than going up. Because you got to be super cautious about where you're putting every foot, every step. Alright, I'm just going to take my time and see what I can do. Well, finally made it down, and it got a little hairy there. I did take one partial tumble. Thankfully, I caught myself before anything hit the ground. So, checking out one more spot over here before I have to call it a morning to go pick up my kids. And then I'm taking my son this evening. Actually, I may even take my daughter this evening. We'll see. I know he said he wants to go, but she's asking to go too, so just check this area right here. And then I'm going to call it a morning. Nothing doing over here. Oh well. I'm going to call it a morning for now. Right there. Put it over that way. Right there. Okay, I'll be there. Come and get the camera. Up here behind us. So that's really weird. You probably can't hear us down there because the water makes so much noise it can't hear us. Huh? Yeah. That's right. He's down, watch out. I gotta get over there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Darren. Come on, baby. Oh, baby.
Okay, we got it! I'm so happy! So happy! Here comes Daddy.
I'm coming.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I know! Here he is. Woo! Hello. Hello.
Oh, that was incredible. That was incredible. Taryn's down there with the turkey. What? Okay. She's giving me updates on the cows and the turkey. He's down. He came in. He was no more than 15 yards from us right here on my backside behind me where she was sitting. She did fantastic. She sat perfectly still. I shot past her. It was perfect. It's dead, okay. But he got to about 15 yards and started putting. The cows were coming into the field. He was right here. He started putting. He turned and took off running out the hillside, and I hit him at about 40 yards through some undergrowth. He popped his head up one time and putted and gave me just a small window of a shot. Man, that was tight. That was close. That was amazing. Oh, Taryn did fantastic, and she is so happy. Yep, you were with me.
I like these little spikes.
Oh, he's a beauty.
Small ones and these are the big ones. These
Yeah.
are the medium ones.
He's a beauty, though. Oh,
You
man.
definitely hit him in the face.
Look at that beard. Oh, man.
He's really on it.
Yeah, I'm not...
Wow.
Yeah, see, there's a few pellet holes in the neck right there.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to check him out good and see. He was... Look at that.
Wow. That's so cool.
Oh, he's a beautiful bird. Beautiful bird.
Yeah.
Those wings. Okay, listen, you come sit over here and you can fan the tail out. You just sit behind it. Right there behind it. We've got to get stuff together. I've got to tag him first. Oh, in the pouch, in the bag that attaches to the back of my thing, if you open the one zipper up, there's a measuring tape in there. We have to have it, so I got to check them out. Okay? Wow, he's got little bitty spurs. Wow. He is the tiniest spurred turkey I've ever shot.
Where along the fence?
Just walk along the fence and you'll see the bag sitting over there.
Yeah, I heard you fire.
Oh, of course you heard me fire. You were sitting right beside me.
I heard you fire, and I looked over a few minutes later, and then, well, a few seconds later, and the turkeys were gone.
Yeah.
They must have like flew away right when they saw him run, or right when they heard you.
I need a tape measure.
Tape measure.
It's right in here.
Okay.
We can get him checked in. Here, see? Take
Okay.
the beard.
Maybe.
The beard is
Come on.
9. Let me see. Hold it out right there. 9.5. 9.5 inch beard.
How are we going to tag him?
I use my phone.
Okay. He pooped his pants.
I don't know. He stinks pretty bad though.
I noticed that whenever I held the tail.
Yeah. Alright, you ready to start making our way back to the truck?
Yep.
Alright. We're going to start heading back to the truck now. Taryn, you excited? She is jacked up. This is what, your third hunt before? Third hunt with me?
And my first time actually killing something.
First time being with me when I killed something.
Yes.
You were all excited about it when we got here. And now she's even more so. So, alright baby, we got a lot of stuff to carry out. Alright, let's get out of here.